Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. So today is the new moon in Cancer. So really, I don't know, I'm just really feeling the energies of this new moon and the excitement that is coming between now and the full moon. So anyway, let's get started to see what the universe has for us on this new moon. I will say there is an image of a cocopelli in the wax here. So a lot of fun, a lot of yoga activity going on maybe. Oh, you want to pop out? Thank you so much. Yeah, interesting. So, or maybe just be careful of tricksters. So we have nourishment. Yeah, some of my group, I believe, I haven't been in there today, but we're talking about nourishment, the proper foods to eat for your ascending body. Like foods don't quite taste the same. And really what you eat either helps or regresses your forward movement, your ascension. So really taking into consideration the physical nourishment of your body, what you're putting into it, but not only the physical, but also the energetic. What thoughts are you allowing yourself to have? And what are you allowing to sit in your heart? Being careful of how you're nourishing your soul and how you are treating yourself, first of all. Are you looking in that mirror and just condemning yourself up and down, like you're so far behind, you're such a loser, you're this, you're that? Or are you looking in the mirror and telling yourself you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're exalted, you're divine? These are the things we need to tell ourselves. And that is proper nourishment of the soul and keeping the thoughts positive. Yes, it's hard when we see the world going to shit, but we also have to remember, yes, we're in the world, we're not part of the world. So keeping those thoughts very positive and nourishing your mind in that way. And if you need to turn off that TV, turn that thing off. It's just full of poison going into your mind that you don't need that nourishment going in. And if you need to listen to music that brings in positivity, whale, dolphin songs, those are just beautiful, especially when you're trying to relax and meditate. Speaking personally here, but also, music, audiobooks, books, just whatever is going to keep that vibration high, you need to do it. And yeah, if there's shows that you like to watch, but you find they upset you, or you start thinking these other thoughts, you may want to consider not watching those anymore. So yeah, let's move on to the tarot to see what is going on. So yeah, what more do you have for us on this new moon? Thank you so much. We have the Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Knight Knight and nine always sound so much alike. Knight of Pentacles. Prince of Wands. So the Page and the Tower. Yeah, so yeah, really taking that interest in yourself and being that carefree, not bothering what's going on in the world, letting whatever politics, whatever new deception they have going on, just letting it go and putting the focus on yourself, getting lost in your own reality. There's so much imagery on this card that is just so beautiful that you can get lost in. We have sunflowers, a beautiful rainbow, unicorns, a lion, this bizarre looking sun, and then we have the sun here. Focus on the beauty that is around you and the beauty that is within you. Nourish yourself in that manner, and don't even be bothered with what's going on. It's all a program to bring you down and to put focus elsewhere from where they want you to look. So, and it's also taking focus away from you and what you are doing with your own development and your own mission. And then with the Knight Pentacles, yeah, just being very secure in who you are, keeping that vibration high, keeping in touch with Mother and all this beauty around you, and just I'm feeling a lot of ancestral energy with this card as well. Getting in touch with the ancestors. They have been calling and calling us. Some have answered the call, but it's time for all of us to answer the call and really seek out what the ancestors have for us. Yeah, and they're bringing my attention back to all these beautiful things where we are to keep our focus, and the ancestors can help us release this dimension and move beyond the fifth where we're at. But coming out is catastrophic for many. Letting go of the things you enjoy, these shows that maybe don't quite bring in those positive thoughts that you need to have for proper nourishment. It could be a transition because we like what we like, and sometimes we just don't want to let go. And okay, that's your choice, but even if the thought is there, the slow process, which could be part of the Knight of Pentacles as well, as he can be very, very slow moving. So, you know, don't think it has to be overnight where your whole world is turned upside down, but do consider working on it. We do need to completely flip our worlds upside down and really throw out the books that we have been taught to be true, because they are not. Everything we know, well, I shouldn't say everything that we've been taught is a lie, because there are some truths in there, but maybe these truths have been twisted. So we really do need to go through the whole process and allow this implosion to occur. They just showed me a Vegas casino imploding as it comes down. So yeah, it is from the inside out where the change comes, but it is change for the better, not for the worse. And it may feel like it while you're in it, but no, it's for a better outcome. So yeah, I hope all that made sense to everybody. Ooh, as I always forget, this is a general reading, so just take what applies and discard what doesn't. Because some does apply and some doesn't. And then sometimes the whole thing does, and sometimes the whole thing doesn't. And if it doesn't, then please enjoy this reading as entertainment. So what more do you have for us on this? Oh, thank you. New moon and Cancer. Yeah, I'm not sure where the first quarter moon is in. Tempted to say Scorpio, but I don't know. I have to look that up. Come on, cards. Okay, let's do 2 more shuffles. That's 1. Thank you. And 2. So we have the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so we are in the midst of a battle, both externally and internally, and spiritually, I should add. So yeah, many of us do feel like these warriors and keep that warrior spirit going. But you must also take that self-care. Remember the beauty and the attractiveness for those men that is of us and within us, and to not let that get lost as we journey through our lives and through this process of healing and transformation. But yes, be proud of all your accomplishments. Oh, we have another lion. So yeah, totally. And it's in the same position as the other deck. Totally grab that lion imagery, especially if it helps bring that inner strength out. You know, those mighty lions just fighting for their home and their family. And that is essentially what we are all doing here in this on this planet in our missions. So just be careful not to get those walls too high, because yeah, the world often shits on us, and you know, we get hurt, but we can't let that stop our progress. And we must really take control of who we are, really bring out who we truly are, and no longer hide either our abilities or what we feel we're being called to do. Sure, people look at you like you're insane, but that's okay. They'll remember you when everything starts to turn around and truths begin to be revealed. And then we do have the Ace of Swords, and this is truth, a beginning of something with that truthfulness in it. And it's a path of integrity. And you want to have that integrity for yourself first before you even throw it out there to the outside world. But this is where the truth lies, where we begin that full transformation into why we're even here on this planet. And it's not only a place of truth, it's speaking our own truths and being truthful with ourselves. So no more lies about what you are or who you are or what you think you are. Own it and be yourself. there's no need to try to take from others what you think you don't have. So, yeah, let's pull from the dragon and then I will let you go. So, what more do you have for us on this new moon in Cancer? New moon in Cancer. I'm hearing like children laughing, so lots of joy, happiness, self-care, be carefree. Thank you. Legacy. Oh. With persistence, yes. And we are working on our legacies of leaving our mark on this planet, of making these changes that we are working towards, being these change agents, if you will. And yeah, we may like look back in history and say, oh, it's only a few, when we know there are many of us on this journey. But we can't look back on history because history picks and chooses who stands out. It's going to be a point where we all stand out. We all make an impact in this change that we are working towards from 3D to 5D. And yeah, it's not only our own legacies, but a generational line, dynasty, if you will, that we are working on. And even if you don't have children of your own, you will have students who will be surrogate children that do carry on your legacy. So it's for all of us pulling in that legacy and yeah, maintaining that warrior that we are, that warrior spirit, and persisting in this journey, because I'm guilty of it too. There's been times where we want to just give up. It becomes too much. And without any progress, seeing progress, I should say, and without seeing results. But we need to keep pushing and keep our self-care, keep that nourishment coming, that spiritual nourishment, that physical nourishment. Warriors cannot fight if they are weak. So we must stay strong and stay nourished and just keep fighting and pursuing this path that we have chosen. So yeah, I hope at least some of this resonated with you all. If you are interested in a reading with me, you can visit galacticdivination.com. Or if you are interested in light code merchandise or even a personalized light code activation, you can visit Galactic Light Codes on Etsy. So enjoy this beautiful new moon in Cancer, and I will see you all next time.